Hey guys, I'm back and I'm here with the tutorial. Today I'm going to share with you guys how I achieve the dark roots on this blonde hair. Now you guys did see a review recently on this hair. I'll go ahead and leave a link right here. I'll have all the details on the length, how I constructed it, the hair brand, and everything that you need to know about the hair. This video is just going to be what you guys recommended. A lot of you guys, I asked you and I had a poll if you guys thought I should dye the roots dark because it was pretty overall, but I don't think it was like for me. I think I definitely needed a dark root, and I love how it came out. This is definitely giving me Beyonce. I'm like so in love with it. So I'm honestly considering even putting maybe a few darker pieces like in the front, like just bringing them down a little bit more to frame my face, but right now it looks pretty good, so maybe the next time I wash it I'll do that. I do really want to know what you guys think down in the comment box below, so let's just go ahead and get started because I just gave you guys a super long intro. Come on! Okay, let's get started. So I'm starting off with a wig from wigsbuy.com. This is the number 27. If you guys want to know more about the hair, you can check the link right here in the card as well as down in the description box below. So the hair looks really nice. I just want to dye the roots a little darker. So I'm using the Wella Color Charm number 7 NW. This is for natural warm. So I don't want to go like super black. I just want it to be deep enough. I usually don't like liquid colors, but this one is actually really good and kind of gets as a jelly consistency. Now because we're only depositing, I'm only going to use a 10 volume. You don't need anything higher because you're not trying to lift. And do keep in mind this is a really blonde wig and sometimes it can soak up the color. So that's why I went for such a light color, because I do want the depth, but I don't want it to be like super black. So I'm just showing you guys the tools I'm going to need. Obviously, you're going to need a color bowl, color brush, and something. You don't have to have something to mix it up, but I prefer the little mixer because it makes it a lot easier. And a comb, so if you have to part, and then later on we're going to use that comb and I'll show you what for. I haven't experienced a lot of shedding with this wig, but when I brushed it out, I did get some hair, and I have noticed a lot of the fillers at the top, and I'll talk more about that later into the video. I'm just going to go ahead and part where I want the wig to be parted. You don't have to do this. It just makes it a lot easier. If you scratch off that little thing, you can find the ingredients for this color, and then in the back of the box, you can find the instructions, which is usually 1 to 2. So what you'll do is 1 part color and 2 parts developer. So because the bottle is 1.4 ounces, I'm just going to put 3 ounces of developer. I usually eyeball this because I don't want to put it in like a little different measuring thing and then have to pour it in the cup. And then besides, this bowl has little measures on there. So what you'll do is put the developer first and just find the like 3 ounce mark and then pour the developer in there. So once you do that, then you can go ahead and pour in your color. I'm going to use the entire thing just because I don't really have another use to save this. But you're definitely going to have some left over because it is a roots. Now, if I was dyeing the entire wig, I definitely would use more bottles than just 1. So go ahead and mix it up really well. Again, this is Wella's 7 NW. And you can find this at Sally's. It's about like $5 and some change. The reason why I picked up the warm color was because I like that warmth around my face, and I feel like the blonde is already pretty ashy. It just looks really good against my skin complexion, especially when I'm not wearing makeup. Blonde looks a little crazy on me when I'm not wearing makeup. So yeah, I thought the warmth would be perfect. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply a glove onto my left hand just so I don't get it dirty, because this is a dark color and it will stain, even though it looks really light in the bowl. I'm super bummed that I used the blonde string just because I didn't really have that many intentions on dyeing the roots dark. I was hoping to keep it blonde all the way through, but after seeing like how it looked on me and a couple of your guys' opinions on how I should, fix the issue, everybody agreed I should dye the roots dark. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of this color from the root down about 1.5 inches You could even go a little bit further down, but I just want to keep the roots minimal, enough to know that you had dark roots and they're intentional. It's not supposed to look like regrowth, but not covering like all the way down, like half my face, because I've seen videos and like pictures of Beyonce where she has her hair and it comes like the dark root comes down past like her eye. And I think it looks gorgeous, of course. Of course, it looks gorgeous on her. But that's not what I'm going for today. I just want a very minimal dark root. So I'm going to keep using the end of the brush to like kind of part the hair back. Now I'm doing the actual like closure or whatever. I was going to say frontal. I'm doing the actual closure. And this is going to make it a lot easier. It's going to show you how far back you need to go. So once I'm done with the closure, I'll show you how we can go ahead and move on to like the actual tracks. And I'll show you what to do there, because I am going to color this all the way through. I was thinking about like just leaving it and doing like the top couple of tracks, but I told myself, you know, it's going to be better in the long run if you just do the entire wig that way. So it didn't take any longer than 20 minutes, to be honest with you. I think I sat there for like 23 minutes or something, applying the color. And that's because I went in thin strips, because his hair is super thick. And I didn't want like any patchiness. I wanted all of the hair to be saturated. And I wouldn't worry about running out of product again. Like I said, you're not going to run out of product, especially if you use like less than 3 bundles. You're not going to run out of product. I think I could have even done a closure and 4 bundles with that, like dyeing the roots. I'm going to do that to the other side as well. You're just parting in sections and sliding it over. And I'm making sure I get the front completely and the back completely. And then now once we come around the side, I'm just going to go around the crown and do that 1 inch. And then I'm going to take the front and I'm going to go half an inch on the side. Even though this isn't a frontal, I still want the dark roots on the side. And the reason for that is because, you know, closures usually don't come all the way by your ear. Like there's no ear tab. So if you see some of my roots sticking on the side, at least they're dark and it looks like it's blending. Not like, oh my god, it's so blonde and then I have my dark roots sticking out on the side. It just looks crazy. So I definitely recommend doing that. Now you're going to continue this process for every track. You're going to go every row and just separate them. Do from the top to the bottom, just so you make sure you saturate all the hair all the way through. Even though you're not going to see this area, it looks cleaner, especially like when the wind blows. You don't want to look crazy, girl. So just take your time with this. I'm going to let you guys go for a little bit and I'll be back in a moment. Now you're going to use your comb and you're going to brush it out a little bit. You don't want to go too far like down to the roots. You just want to kind of brush the color in so that it blends in and gives it an ombre effect. Now you're going to rinse it out really well. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time because as you see, color keeps coming out, as well as when you shampoo. This happens a lot. So take your time with this to make sure you get everything out of the hair. I'm going to be using the Tresemme shampoo and conditioner as well as the shimmer lights to go ahead and wash this hair. Now I don't always wash this hair with shampoo just because I like to co-wash, but because it has color in it, I do want to wash it with shampoo. Now I'm using the shimmer lights in combination with the Tresemme shampoo because I want to kind of tone a little bit more that blonde, and it's just going to give it a little bit more of a kind of ash color. Go ahead and take your time. I definitely recommend doing this in cold to warm water. Don't do it in hot water. I'm going to go ahead and pin it down to another wig head. You can use the one you had and just change out the bag, or you can use a styrofoam one because it's wet. But I'm going to go ahead and pin it down and apply some BioSilk Silk Therapy. I love this stuff. I've been using it since like as long as I can remember, like probably since I was in like 5th grade or middle school maybe. I love this stuff. It smells so bomb. I'm just going to use a little bit of it, like a pea size. That's all you really need, and then you can apply some once your hair is dry again. I'm going to go ahead and kind of like wring out some of that excess water though, but you'll notice that the hair like retains a lot of water. So I'm going to go ahead and wring it out. I'm going to go ahead and rub that Silk Therapy through it just so it can air dry, and then when I apply like heat on it, it's like less damaging. So I really do love this stuff, and it smells amazing. It is a little bit expensive, but if you're a like cosmetologist or like a licensed beautician or anything like that, you can definitely pick this product up at like Cosmoprof for really, really cheap. So I definitely recommend doing that. So I'm just going to go ahead and let it air dry, and here's the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. If you think it looks better, if you think I should bring the roots down a little bit more, or if you think I should put some darker pieces, if I should leave it alone. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment box below. Like always, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with somebody who might find it useful, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to check out some of my other videos. Also, follow me on Instagram at IamSashaFerris411.